Do do do. Brant. Thanks for clicking on me. Yes, this is Yellow. We are going to be doing a dollar store makeover today. I've gotten some little gadgets here. They are going to be turned into something a little better than what they look like now. We are going to give them a complete makeover. Yes, their body will stay the same, but let's talk about this packaging real quick. It is not coming off. That was very aggressive, but you know what? Yes. So now that they're out of their packaging, I'm just going to show them to you in a more in-depth sort of way. They are supposed to be piranha, and they are pencil sharpeners. They have googly eyes, which I will paint over. I'm sorry. I'm saying it now. But they are adorable little fish. They are no longer going to be piranhas. They're not really piranhas to begin with. Yes, I just dropped it. And as you can see, their bellies open up. This is where the pencil shavings are stored. You guys know how sharpeners work, I would hope. But we're just gonna start with sanding this guy. He's got, you know, not the best painting surface, so I just really want to sand it to make sure this paint sticks on there. Now watch me sand the other one. Whoa, isn't this so cool? I think it's really cool. And here is the gesso. We're going to paint some acrylic gesso on them. This will hopefully help minimize the layers of paint that we're gonna need. Honestly, I haven't seen much of a difference using this compared to regular white paint, but I'm just gonna stick to it. It's a large amount, so might as well keep using it and not waste it. This paint is doing exactly what I thought it would on this surface. It's kind of breaking apart on top of it and not really sticking. I don't think I could have done much to prevent that. I did sand it pretty thoroughly, but it's just gonna happen like that. And you know what? The only thing that's really gonna help is more and more coats of paint. And then eventually it'll just look normal, like it never even happened. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my nose is so stuffy right now. I'm having an allergic reaction to something in the air. I don't know what. Yes, I got paint all over the background, but that's fine because this is a weird mustard looking yellow and I'm not sure if I even want to use it. Anyways, back to my allergies. I have a problem. So I'm gonna go take some medication. That is perfectly fine for me to do, so don't just go taking random medications. I have one specifically for allergies. Let's just hope it works for this kind of allergy. But right now we're just painting our fish right here. I did teal for one of them and orange for the other one. Weirdly, I painted the blue fish orange and the pink fish blue. I don't know why I didn't just stick with it, but it didn't really matter, I guess, anyways. I mean, the fish is going to be covered, and the belly, once it's on the fish, you're not going to see it inside of the fish unless you're, like, emptying it. But you know what? You're not the same color on the inside usually as you are on the outside, so you know what? It's fine. I'm just smoothing out the paint, and now the coats are complete. I really am happy with how they are looking. It kind of looks like a squishy, but a hard, sharp squishy. I guess that wouldn't be a squishy, but the texture looks similar, okay? It's smooth. And they are shocked. I grabbed a darker color of orange, more so I mixed it, and now I'm just painting on some scales for the fish to make it look a little less flat and more, you know, oh yeah, I balance. Anyways, more fish-like, you know, because you want a fish to look fishy. You don't want it to be fishy that it's not fishy. Why are you guys still here? I am so sorry. That's just not good. Okay, I'm just keep painting scales on here. You'll see me. Yeah, I'm in quick mode now. What is that? Time lapse? Yeah. I'm painting it darker, painting the fins even darker, because you know, you gotta have that little pop of color, that little accent piece. And now it's the teal fish's turn, yay! But this time I'm not entirely just going to paint him a darker version of his original color. I am going to paint him a little bit of black, not a little bit, quite a bit of black on him. Kind of like a speckly kind of grouper, is that what it's called? I think a grouper is what that fish is called. It's in the ocean, look it up, maybe, it might be wrong, but it sounds a little right. putting on some lipstick. I put some eyeliner on, but I chose not to keep that because why does the fish have eyeliner? Maybe in the future, but right now this is what it looks like and I love it much more. I just popped the little belly on there and now he is complete. Well, almost complete, but let's go ahead and look at him compared to his partner. Popped her belly on, or his, who knows. And I just have to say that I really like how these came out. Yes, that is my impression of whatever you want it to be. I dropped it. Again, why do I drop everything? I don't know. But I'm just gonna add some little dots here, highlights. You know, it makes it really shine, and they are complete. I have 2 little fishies in my hands now. And you better believe it, that they are adorable, and they're gonna swim away and be held. They're gonna be held, okay? And I don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted to touch the paint because I thought it was dry, but it was not dry. Some parts were, but now it's just a creamy mess. Frogs. That's right, you heard me. Frogs. I'm gonna be painting on these bath toys, and they are, you know, frogs. Rip it open. Pop them out. There we go. Here we are. Now this one. Wow. Let's take these bad boys and give them a makeover. But first, I want to see how they are together. Do they stack? Kinda. Not really.
Don't do it, guys. This is so dumb. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Alright, sanding time. And they look amazing. They are having the time of their lives as much as they were leapfrogging. No, but it was so funny sanding these because the faces that it looked like they were making from sanding, it just looks so meh, like really? Really? What? Yep, that's my voice. Okay, I primed these. These are good to paint, not the bottoms. I don't really care about the bottoms because I'm not going to see them. This one has a stamp. Makes sense. Okay, Posca time. We're going in, guys. First one is red. I am telling you now that these are going to look so good by the end of this. You're gonna be so in love with them. Yes, they're still gonna look like cartoony bath toys, but I am making these into dart frogs. You heard me, dart frogs, and I am so excited, and it's such a coincidence because my mom, before she even knew about this video and I was already filming this, she bought me a swimsuit with dart frogs on it, and I just thought that was so funny. Unfortunately, it didn't really fit, but who knows, maybe I will get one again. Just using a paintbrush on this because the Posca nibs were not fitting in the crevices of these frogs. So I grabbed a paintbrush and then I just dipped it into some wet Posca that was already on the frog and just smeared it around a bit, got it in those crevices, made it work. A little smiley face. The choice of tools that I used to do this was very interesting. Yes, I know I say interesting a lot, but it was a choice I made because I had been painting basically all day and I'd already cleaned that up. For some reason I cleaned it up already and I was like, you know what, I don't want to paint again just to have to clean it up. So I grabbed Posca markers, which honestly probably takes the most effort compared to just a paintbrush on these little crevices and edges because you can't fit the nibs in there. So honestly, it was more work than I thought it would be, even though I thought I was saving myself work. So you know what? When you think something's going to happen, it might not happen the way that it's going to happen for you, or that you think it want it, and whatever. Well, what am I saying? I think I just did gibberish. You know what? But that's fine. That's how I was feeling doing this voiceover and looking back, because this was, as much as it doesn't look like, this was a lot of work and a lot of mental strain. So I hope you guys appreciate it. This is a reminder to like the video and to subscribe. Pleasey, pleasey, please. But I guess that's fine if you don't want to, because you're here to relax, right? You don't want to think about that stuff. So do what pleases you and watch me make these frogs, because this is amazing, and I hope you're in love with them. The yellow one is definitely turning out to be my favorite. I think it's really funny, though, because it, you know, it matches the mustard yellow background that I don't really like. But the frog is really cute. Maybe it's the black that's helping. I don't know. I started painting white on this frog's feet, because the picture that I am referencing has white feet for the frog. So that is why I'm doing that. And I'm also going to be adding some circles instead of stripes and dots like the other ones, because this is just what the frog looked like in the reference. And I'm going with that. And I didn't want them all to look the same. My fiance told me that this one looks like a ladybug. He's right. Now just adding some details, those highlights really makes them stand out. And now this turned into this. Oh yeah, beautiful little fishies swimming around living their best life. And surprisingly enough, this is like an A+ sharpener. Like, really. They're beautiful. And now this turned into these guys. Yes, they are so flippin' adorable. I sprayed them with some acrylic clear spray outside, you know, because you don't want to do that inside. That is not good for your lungs. So please, do not do that. But what you can do is like and subscribe, because this video is over and I thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think of these guys, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Next week, yeah.